Hello, I will be reviewing this PrecipiceCapital.com website. And as I arrive here, I really have no idea what you do. I am forced to read this line of text, but it's really hard to read and really, really small. And you're making assumptions that people really understand exactly what you do. So I laid out the page exactly at how average web pages would actually look at this small screen. So even though I have a big screen, this is how it will fit in most average web monitors. So as I arrive here, it's not clear what you guys do. Grow, acquire, exit. I can make assumptions that you make acquisitions or grow businesses or provide corporate finance and transactions. But it needs to be even clearer. It needs to be clear about who you are, what you do, and how can I contact you. And then tell people what to do. And even though you have stuff down below there, I wouldn't know that anything's down there because nothing is at the fold level. So as I make it a little bit big, it still doesn't help me. So I'm going to walk through a couple of examples that I found that could give you ideas on what to do, because right now it's just you're making assumptions that people are going to assume that they know what you do. So I looked at a couple other pages, and majority of finance companies are like this. While this is not very good at all, at least it gives you some clear contact information about right here on the right side. So it allows people to actually contact you, and then has a clear headline. They're not assuming that they know what people do. Investment banking for insurance industry. And then they have some nice scannable text to go down. And as you go through other pages, a lot of other finance pages are just like this as well. Corporate finance transactions. Obviously, this is a bigger corporation, but it is clear on how to get in touch with a person. I don't need to click through a whole bunch of pages to actually figure that out. Compared to here, I have to actually have to go to contact. It zooms me all the way down to the bottom, and that's not a very good practice. That anchor thing is all bells and whistles, and you're forcing people down to the bottom. That's not good practice. You want to actually have people click and go to the next page. So let's look at some other examples of how to generate leads and actually get people to actually contact you. Here's another way to do it: having a form and a clear phone number on the right column of every page. Request an expert. Let us find your expert for free. Now, this is not exactly related to your industry or your specific niche, but having that quote right there on the right column is very, very important. Here's how another company does it, not related to your industry, but they are segmenting out their different audiences based on what their problems are. Help with credit card debt, consolidate student loan debt. Even if I were to make the page small, everything is still above the fold, and they're segmenting out with these big call to action buttons. As you click into a separate page, you will arrive with this nice smiling image of a photo, which allows you to scan through the page with easy to read text and a clear call to action focal point contact form. You want people to fill that information out so you can collect that lead. Let's take a look at some more examples. Here's another one. Telling people, giving them guided steps on getting them to fill out this form. 1, 2, 3. The guidance you need to get it right. Here, getting people to actually do that along with a reinforcing testimonial. You can even make it simpler, like this. This is a guitar site. Very, very clear. Learn to play guitar with online video lessons. Your website could be find out how to grow your company or acquire companies. Whatever it should say that within one line so people can clearly know exactly what you do. And then people want to click on things. They will actually want to have buttons. Having a call to action as the focal point is one of the main things that you're currently missing. Here's another example. You bring the people who are the most important in your business right to the front. internet marketing, showing a picture of Jeff, product launches, living large, and building businesses. Very, very clear with a reinforcing video, getting people to enter the email address. Building your database of leads is the most important thing that you can do on the internet. Here's another example. Imagine this is a picture of your CEO. Learn how to work smarter and grow and acquire businesses or whatever you want to say. Nice scannable text, getting people to fill that information out. Another example. This site, let me refresh it. It has a sliding thing. It's big and branding, kind of similar to what you're trying to accomplish. But as you arrive here, oh come on, there. They're reinforcing the page with social proof. Some of our happy customers, showing credibility, the face of business collaboration, and making it unique to allow people to feel comfortable about building credibility and actually taking that next step. They purposely put these things at the fold line so you know that people can scroll down. People will actually want to scroll down and look at things. So they do a great job of that with a lot of reinforcing type of content. Another example is do it like this, having your CEO or something like this with some type of call to action or a unique value proposition, but getting people to fill out a contact form and generate leads. In your case, you're missing all that. I mean, right here, you're just making assumptions that people know what you do. It should be very, very clear. We provide corporations with acquisition strategies to help take your business to the next level. Big, clear, and reinforce it with people in your company, because especially in B2B, people want to work with people. Don't assume that they're going to go ahead and click on about and then they're going to go, oh, what did they do? Okay, our team, you are forcing people to make assumptions, and everything on your website is kind of really hard to read. This gray text is very light. There's no clear phone number. I actually have to click here, and then it scrolls down. So there's a lot of work that could be done on your website. I hope this is helpful.